Hey everyone, and welcome to Psychology Daily, 6 ways to tell if your crush is attracted to you. If you're wondering whether someone likes you, there are several psychological signs that can provide some insight. Maybe you've gone out with your crush a few times, but you're unsure if they're interested. Research has identified several common indicators that someone is into you. Here are 6 of those signs, supported by scientific studies. And if you notice these behaviors in your crush, it might be a good indication that they have feelings for you. Number 1. Nervous reactions to attraction. In 2020, a research study published in the journal Adaptive Human Behavior and Physiology investigated the perceived nervous reactions of individuals when meeting someone they find attractive. The researchers gathered retrospective self-reports from 280 study participants and found that they were mostly nervous wrecks, experiencing blushing, giggling, and an increased heart rate. Both sexes reported speaking faster and having difficulty expressing themselves clearly, while women reported using a higher pitch and an unsteady tone of voice during initial encounters of attraction. Interestingly, the researchers also asked the participants to rate the reactions of others around them to see if they viewed nervous behavior as a sign of attraction. According to the study, the participants reported observing similar nervous reactions by others they perceived to be attracted to them. Think back to those moments with your crush. Did you feel extremely nervous even if you tried to hide it? You might have acted a bit awkward at times, right? If you notice that someone's behavior shifts strangely when they notice you, it could be a sign that you make them nervous. When it comes to attraction, if you notice them stumbling over their words or getting lost in your gaze, they might just be unprepared for how amazingly attractive you are, and consequently act a bit awkward only when they're around you. Number 2. Pay attention to smiles, giddy and genuine versus forced. Sometimes, someone's nervousness may actually be a sign of excitement and giddiness when they see you. Take note of how often they smile and what kind of smile they have. A genuine smile can reveal what someone is really feeling. According to Healthline, a smile that reaches up to your eyes and causes crow's feet to appear is a sign of genuine delight. This happens when the zygomaticus major muscle lifts the corners of the mouth and the orbicularis oculi muscle lifts the cheeks and crinkles the eyes. A polite or forced smile is different. If you notice a sudden, giddy smile when you approach, it could be a sign that they really like you. However, be aware of other signs, such as nervousness or awkwardness, to determine whether they like you as a friend or something more. Number 3. How to read someone's interest through their behavior. Have you asked someone out and they said they're busy? It could mean they're not interested in you romantically, or they might really be busy. If they didn't suggest another time to hang out, it's possible they're not interested. However, if they offered an alternative time, that's a good sign they might like you. Sometimes people say they're busy to avoid hurting someone's feelings, so it's best to ask when they're free. If they're not sure or don't follow up, it's likely they're not interested. But if they suggest a specific time and date to reschedule, there's a good chance they're into you. Now the question is, do you like them? Number 4. Pay attention to their voice. When you notice someone speaking differently around you, it could be a sign that they like you. According to Dr. Marina Kalashnikova, a researcher from the University of Western Sydney, the voices of two people become more similar when they experience positive emotions towards each other or feel attracted to each other. This can result in mimicking your tone or pitch changes when you are talking. Additionally, changes in the pitch or rate of speech can indicate how someone feels about the conversation, even without their conscious control. Therefore, paying attention to these vocal cues can provide insights into someone's feelings towards you. Number 5. Pay attention to a subtle sign that someone may like you, their pupils. According to a 2016 study published in the journal Evolution and Human Behavior, the size of our pupils can indicate sexual interest. The study found that sexually interested faces contained objectively larger and darker pupils than did sexually disinterested faces. Additionally, when we like and are attracted to something, our pupils tend to dilate as a brain response, says body language expert Patty Wood, author of Success Signals, a guide to reading body language. So if you notice someone's pupils dilating when they look at you during a conversation, it could mean that they're attracted to you. The good news is that if your pupils also dilate in response to them, it may be a sign that you're both a great match for each other. Number 6. Behavioral signs of attraction. Is your crush into you? If you've ever wondered whether someone has a crush on you, pay attention to how they behave around you. Do they tend to change their vocabulary and manner when they're talking to you? Maybe they even hug you a bit longer than their other friends. According to Dr. Jeremy Nicholson, a doctor of social and personality psychology, when someone is attracted to you, they may find excuses to touch you more and be more receptive to your touch. Dr. Marina Kalashnikova further explains that people tend to mimic the subtle gestures and behaviors of those they like, including changing their expressions and speech patterns. If you notice someone unconsciously changing the way they speak when they're around you, it could be a sign that they're interested in you. Keep an eye out for these signs, and if all goes well, it may be time to ask them out. And if you really want to know whether they're attracted to you, see if their pupils dilate when they're around you. Thank you for watching our video. If you found it helpful, please click the like button and share it with your friends. If you have any experiences or insights to share regarding these behavioral signs of attraction, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, consider subscribing to Psychology Daily and hitting the notification bell for more content like this. Once again, thanks for watching.